Ah, there we go. Yes. Take some of that Adderall, take some of that NZT and go, oh, I am invincible. We'd like to think we're invincible, but it takes radical humility to say, you know what? I can't do everything myself. So I'm asking for the serenity to accept the things I can't change, but the courage and willingness to change the things I can and the wisdom to know the difference. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, that sounds like one of those cheesy prayers they say in a 12-step group. But if you really take the essence of that prayer is powerful. I'm not talking about power that's like, I can do it myself. What if power doesn't come from you, but comes from something else? What if humility is the gateway to true power? That looks like someone in radical humility right there. Yeah. Would we say that guy's powerful? I'm on a new path of recovery. And what I'm in recovery of is not exactly clear. A lot of people have something very specific, like narcotics, alcohol, sex. You reach a point where you have no power left. You have no power. I'm powerless. And so you need something that's higher. You need a higher power that's not anywhere in this brain, in this mind, in this body. I'm hopeless. Let me take a sip of coffee. It's stalling there. If you can't do it by yourself, that's why you need higher power. That's what this stuff is called. Coffee. Humility is the gateway to something more powerful. Tapping into that power can be the solution to any problem. Did you just say any problem? I just said any problem. I know I got problems, right? I used to think that I'm freaking awesome, way more cool than everyone else in the world. But I've got problems and I can't progress forward in life unless I face these problems. And I keep running into the same wall. Terminology, depression, clinical anxiety. Some people experience them more intense than other people. A lot of people give up their entire lifetime. That is what we term depression. So I'm going to use a different term for depression, anxiety, hitting a wall, going through a rough patch, falling off the wagon, falling off the horse. Let's use the term gate. How you doing today, Carl? Bro, it's epic. Let me tell you. I'm at a gate. What the heck do you mean, Carl? I'm at a gate, meaning this too shall pass, but man, it's real. This thing is a problem. You don't usually surpass the gate by forcing, by pushing, self-help, and willpower. If we want to look at things in an Eastern perspective, the yin-yang, we all know the yin-yang, right? The Western culture is the yang. I'm a fucking boss-ass bitch, and I'm gonna fucking find my way through it. That's Western culture, right? Eastern culture is a lot more yin. And we look at that and we're like, that's freaking weak, bro. What are you doing just sitting around? You can't just meditate in a cave, bro. We have the problem. That's obvious. But what we do is we see the problem from every angle and we take time to contemplate. And here's the key. Trust. It is a gate. It's not an end of the road. Seeing this enough times in my life, I know that this is epic. This is an opportunity for a higher level of consciousness. I'm now, boop. There is no way through this problem except for a higher level of consciousness. But I can't do that by myself. I can't use my willpower. I can't use all my tools because that's the same level of consciousness that created the problem. So what do you do about it? Well, meditate. Of course, you knew I was going to say that. But is there anything else? Trust. Trust is a yin posture. Meditation helps with that, but also mindfulness. I'm going to do things very presently, one thing at a time. That's a yin posture. But also, trusting you're going to find a solution. And it doesn't come by a chain of thoughts or reasoning. It doesn't come from there. If you're an artist, you may have experienced this before. Even if you're not an artist, if you're an engineer, it's usually when you give up trying to solve the problem that you're washing a dish and all of a sudden, you found it. You found the answer. Where did that come from? Me. I'm a brilliant freaking genius. I thought of that. Are you sure? What if it comes from an infinite field of consciousness? It is boundless. It has no beginning. This consciousness is flying through the air like, woo, we're having a good time. You're like, whoa, look, this guy's asking for a problem to be solved. And they go, there you go. Let's keep flying. Yes, let's find another one who needs an answer. Yes. Why wouldn't there be energies in the universe that would just delight in dropping that? But I think it comes from asking, from stillness, from silence. It's a purer intelligence that doesn't seem to come from neuronal mentation. If science is your religion, you are watching the wrong channel. I love science. Science builds skyscrapers and spaceships, and it's immensely powerful. But is there a limit to science? It seems like science is funded and is a fad through certain periods in our evolution. So it's like everyone's focused on TVs, and everyone's like, wow, what if the world is actually like this invisible television radio station? And now we have movies like The Matrix. We go, whoa, what if the world is a simulation? Just because of our current level of understanding in evolution and technology, and we're going to get to another level of awareness in the future, we'll start having more Star Wars movies, and they'll go, whoa, what if the world really is a false, Luke? I think there are certain movies that stick around as classics in our culture because we unconsciously know they're true. Is Star Wars true? No. Star Wars never happened, but it's true because the Force is real. The Matrix never happened, but it's true. You know why? Because the Matrix is real. This is a solid object, right? Quantum physics says no. It's a bunch of nothingness vibrating. How can nothingness vibrate? I don't know, but it makes stuff like this. It makes stuff like this. We can't pass through magnetism through the atoms. What are the atoms made of? Particles. What are the particles made of? Like quarks and shit? What are the quarks made of? Like music? What's music? Well, it's like airwaves vibrating. It's like nothing at a certain frequency. That's a trip. That's a trip. Which one do you want to believe? Western culture believes in the Matrix. Physical reality, there's nothing beyond that. Science, willpower, and self-help, and the brain is your only tool. Or do you want to believe in the Force? Can you see the Force? Sometimes. Sometimes you can see the Force, but it's mostly invisible. You are full of shit. You're trying to prove something you can't see. That's exactly what I'm saying. There's something out here we can't see. The human realm is a very limited spectrum. We know there's ultraviolet light. We know there's infrared light, and our eyeballs can't see those. So if that's only a spectrum of light, what other spectrums of sound, of electricity? We only see a certain spectrum. And every now and then we can get a hunch there's something else going on here. Can you feel eye contact? You can't prove that. No, I can't. But do you believe you can feel eye contact? Like you're at work and you're like, no, Jesse's staring at me again. Stop staring at me, Jesse. And she won't stop staring at you, so you go, whew, and all of a sudden she goes, and pretends like she's not looking at you. Can you feel that someone's right about to text you? I was just thinking about you. If you're going through a problem right now, congratulations. You are at a gate, and the gate is real, and it can suck. Things that can bring solace and consolation is that it's not depression, it's not anxiety, it's a gateway, and this too shall pass. It's a guarantee that you're on the forefront of a higher consciousness because you've tried all this. That doesn't work. The only way to solve it is from a higher level of consciousness. And you know what? Life is a series of problems. Maybe if you meditate a little bit more, you can be more aware and stop denying to yourself that you're having a problem right now. I think we all just want a better set of problems, right? I want to get out of the Matrix. I need to have a business of my own. Yeah. But when you're like slaying it and you're an entrepreneur and you're a freaking successful content creator, that's a new set of problems. You got people hating on you in your comment section, stuff like that. But those are pretty cool problems, know what I'm saying? We're all in this together. We need other people. We need higher power because I can't do this myself. Hooray for the gateway. You are on the forefront of a higher level of consciousness. Thanks for listening. I'm really, really happy you made it all the way through this video. Whew. Thank you. Thank you. I have to say it. Like and subscribe. If this was valuable, if you find it kind of silly and stupid, but you like that stuff, hit the button because it really helps me out and I can keep doing this stuff. So